y'all, it's Carla with DLoveofFashion, and today's episode is about quick and easy Halloween costumes, because I love Halloween and I love to dress up. Whether it's, for an occasion or everyday life, I do love to dress up. And before I forget, don't forget to follow me on my social medias. It's going to be DLoveofFashion, which is going to be my Pinterest, my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and my Poshmark closet if you'd like to buy any of my clothing. And I have like some fashion books and some other items on there. Be sure and follow that on FoxyDLove. And if you would like to purchase any of my print-on-demand graphic tees that I've designed, or some other items that I have for sale, check out my eBay, which is DeCarlaGoFast316. So are you excited? I'm so excited because I so love Halloween and I love dressing up. The best costume I've ever done, and I've done many times, is Elvira. She was always like my alter ego. I always loved how funny she was, and yeah, I even liked her movie. I know it was cheesy, but it was good. Sometimes cheesy movies are good. You don't have to do a lot of thinking. You don't have to pay attention to the plot. You know what it's all about, and it's just funny and a good time. And I've also been Bob Wire, and that was a lot of fun. I just had a corset, and I had like, these kind of pleather pants, or actually I think they were spandex pants back in the day, and some platform boots, which was fun. And then I got a Bob Wire tattoo. And then I've also been Harley Quinn. When the first Suicide Squad movie came out, I was her. And I loved her little pigtails with the pink and the blue in the hair. And I've also been a cave woman. And I just used a bra, and which is what this piece is right here. It's just an old bra that I had, and I glued I had some black fur hanging around, so I just glued that on here, and then I just kind of cut it up and, made it all jaggedy and all that. And then I had leftover material to make a skirt, and I had some black fur boots, so I had that also. And then I also have been a cat. With all the different kinds of headbands I have out these days, it's so easy to do. Just match the fur. Like I got black ears, and so I used this bra again. And I also I made a tail. I had black leftover material, and I can't remember if I sewed it, but anyways, it was just a long piece, and I put it inside out, and I stuffed it, and then I had a safety pin, and I just pinned it onto the back of my clothing, because that's kind of what all they are anyways when you buy them in the store. So it's a lot cheaper if you just use stuff you have around the house. So if you find leopard ears, maybe you have leopard material and make yourself a leopard tail or something like that. Or I have so much fur. I use, vests and stuff like that, because I have all kinds of furs in that closet over there. So anyway, so today is my take on Sandra Dee. I've never done her, so it's kind of like a Cruella de Vil kind of hair color look thing, a little more modern, I guess. I don't know. But it was fun to do, and just, an off-the-shoulder shirt, a motorcycle jacket, and some pleather pants. And these kinds of pants are everywhere right now. Walmart has them, and I think they're about $12, and they're just pull-on. That's what these are. These are from Amazon. They're just pull-on also. And then I've always had these shoes for quite a while. They're from Target, and they're very old, but they're the same kind of shoes she had on. I know she had on red candies, but this is all I have, and so this works. So anyway, so going into that, you can always be a 50s girl, whether it's Grease. With 50s, you can just wear your jeans and roll them up and cuff them, and wear some like canvas little tennis shoes, a t-shirt, and then, like I even have a leather jacket, so you could wear a leather jacket like over your shoulders, like she's wearing her boyfriend's jacket. And, or if you can find one, again, I don't like to always spend a lot of money on this stuff, but go see if you can find a poodle skirt. I know that they have them at like Spirit Halloween and stuff like that, or if you're lucky, maybe you can find that kind of a shape of skirt at Goodwill, and then maybe you can just cut out your own poodle and glue it or sew it on there, whichever works for you, which is fast and easy. And then with Grease, like Sandy, you can be the good Sandy, or you can be the bad Sandy. You can be Rizzo, which I love, with that nice, lean, long, tight pencil skirt, and then like with her flats and everything, and then she had the big cinch belt. And because who doesn't like to be Sandy? Rizzo. I mean, I love Rizzo. And Frenchie, you know, if you have a pink satin jacket, I recently sold one, or just get a jean jacket and paint pink ladies on the back. That would work too. And then like with Frenchie, you know, you could have the pink hairdo or the yellow hairdo, since she was a hairdresser and all that. And Maraschino Cherry was always a little more fancier. So like she always had like these kinds of glasses because she was so fancy. Doesn't make me look so smart? Yeah. I mean, you could be like a prom queen, you know, especially then. I mean, like in that movie, they had the prom queen and all that. And then another easy thing to do is always to be a biker. Again, you can just wear jeans. And then wear, if you have a Harley Davidson t-shirt, wear that, or anything with like an eagle or a skull. And if you have a motorcycle jacket, just throw that on over it with a pair of some black boots. And then you could wear a bandana, like a headband around your head, or you could make it into a skull cap. Tie one around your neck. You could wear lots and lots of, I have lots and lots of skull rings. I'll show them up close, but like, look at that. That's bad. So you could do all kinds of things like that. And that's easy peasy. And then also the 80s, which was like the funnest era ever. Like this outfit, this jacket really truly is from the 80s. It's one of my pieces that I love. And I've never been able to get rid of it. You know, it has like these little captain epaulettes, whatever you call them. And then the big buttons, and it's got like some little coins over here on the pocket. And so, like, this would be kind of like a video vixen type outfit. This is one of these bras that I had, and I just glued some fringe on it. I had fringe. And then I also had these skulls, and it reminds me of Dave Mustaine and Megadeth. He had this awesome leather jacket with fringe on it, and it had the skulls hanging off of it. So I just tied some of these skulls onto this fringe. It's so cute. And I made this for some 80s band night something. It wasn't even for Halloween, but I'll show you pictures of it. And then, you know, your jeans, and then you could add some booties. You could add some chucks or whatever you wanted to something like this. And remember, the bigger the hair, the better. The higher the hair, the better. If you could get that little little thing going on with the bangs. I never really could get that going on, but I did my best. You know, I still had the big hair for the 80s because I loved it. And you can always, you know, look at Madonna, look at Cyndi Lauper, and, you know, the lace gloves with all the bracelets, and the bigger the earrings, the better. Like, I still have some of my 80s earrings. Like, I have this pair. Yeah, they were clip-ons, but they were so cool. And that's what I loved about them. They were so long and everything. I loved them. I loved them. I still have a lot of my earrings from the 80s because they were just so cool. So that's just something to look at. And you know how they rolled up the jeans. I never did that. I just liked my jeans long, or I used the suspenders where you would clip something on with stretchy underneath, and you did it to the other side of the jeans. That way they stay tucked into the boot. Whereas now we have skinny jeans. Thank goodness we don't have to do all that hard work. So, and then there's always a hippie, which is like what she's based off of, with the t-shirt and your flares, and then like with these stars on there. These are really cool. And then nice long fringy vest. And then I would pair these with like, some big old wedges like these. The Americana, which goes with the star flare jeans. And you could do like your big hoop earrings or feather earrings, which I made these. They were tarnished, and so I just made them and wrapped some leather around them, tied some feathers and glued some feathers and some other charms on there, and now I repurposed them. And they're so pretty and so fun. That would be cool with that outfit too. And then also, like, you could have these even with the bike or whatever, because they're the aviator sunglasses, and they got the peace sign, so they'd be good with the hippie. And then there's also a gypsy, if you could find you a peasant skirt, like a big long flowing skirt. And I suppose you could go to Target. You know, Target's having a hard time with their fashion right now. So you could go get one of those prairie dresses that everybody's making fun of. And it's kind of weird. They did it last season, and now they brought it into the fall season, which is kind of weird because they've had nothing but a hard time. You know, nobody's saying anything good about them. But if you could get it long enough and you could like belt it or whatever, that way, and then you could just throw like a scarf around it, or you know, any other shirt if you had like a peasant skirt and just like kind of a poety type shirt, and again just tie a shawl around and then tie a scarf around your hair, and then the big hoop earrings, and you could either wear sandals depending on the weather or depending on how you want it to look, or you could wear like some kind of fringy boots or something like that, just to give it the, you know, kind of the boho vibe and feel. So, and I was a gypsy when I was a little girl. Pretty sure that's what, excuse me, why my mom did it, because it was so easy to do. So anyway, so just remember to look at your jewelry. Like, I even have some spider earrings I haven't worn yet. So cute. Woo! And I even have, I've never used these either, but like, and I was always afraid that these are going to scare me in my little hair pile, but they're little spider barrette things. So yeah. Look at your shoes. You know, what kind of boots do you have? Like fur boots that can help you out. I mean, you could be an Eskimo. Look at your tennis shoes. I mean, you could be a workout guru. Even you could be an 80s aerobics instructor or something like that. Think Olivia Newton-John Physical, or Jamie Lee Curtis that was in that movie. You can look at... like I said, tennis shoes or whatever. You could be a football player and do the little smudge if you had like a football jersey and some workout pants. And then, again, if you had a little skirt with the football jersey and some tennis shoes, you could be a cheerleader. Or if you have some pom-poms hanging around. And don't forget your makeup. Always look at your makeup. I know I have lots of extra makeup, and I have a few different colors or whatever, like this red lipstick. I don't wear red lipstick. That's an Elvira thing. It's not a me thing. But so I have some of that. And like I said, you can use old bras or old fabric that you have. Maybe you can paint on jeans. Those would be really cool to do for hippies. You know, you could just paint peace signs, or, you know, this kind of peace sign, red, white, and blue, stars, happy faces. You could do all kinds of different things. Just use what you have at home, or go to Walmart. They have like 50-cent paint that you could use, so that would be easy to do too. You can paint on jackets or whatever you need to do, or if you have some old fabric, like I said, glue it onto something, make it into something, you know, just make it your own, which makes it so much more fun. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. It was a quick little piece just to get our minds going and get, you know, excited about Halloween, because I do love Halloween. And the candy, why not? Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, yum. And so again, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and comment on this channel. That would be great. I would love it. And also don't forget to follow me on my social medias, which is FoxyDLove is my Poshmark, where my closet is if you want to purchase any of my clothing. And DLoveofFashion is where my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest are. And also my graphic tees that I have designed, which is under DeCarla Go Fast 316. And I also have some other things for sale on eBay. So anyways, I had a lot of fun doing this because I really do love Halloween. I'd love to dress up and be creative and just be something different for the day. And, you know, use your personality. It's like, act like a movie star for a day. Whatever you got to do just to have fun and have a happy Halloween. Boo!